Hey everyone! I hope you're having a fantastic day. This is the second video in the series on how to create a strict meal plan. In the previous video, we covered caloric goals, and as you can see, we already have the table with the caloric goals for each of the days. In this video, we will cover the selection of foods. So we click Next on this screen, and the following table appears. As you can see, by default, there are 5 meals listed, from breakfast to dinner, and from Monday to Sunday. For now, it's clear that all the days have 0 calories against the goal, which, as you remember, was 1,762. On the left, we have the Add Meal button. For example, if we want to add a meal upon waking up, it's as simple as clicking here. In this case, we can select the time, for example, 6 a.m., and click Confirm. As you can see, it automatically adds the meal upon waking at 6 a.m. for all days. To remove the meal for all days, it's just as easy as hovering over the cell, clicking the 3 dots, and choosing Delete and confirming. Now, the mechanics of this screen, as I mentioned, are to select foods for each meal on each of the days. Below, you can see the food search bar, which will search based on the selected filters. By default, these filters are set to the database of the country where you are located. In this case, USDA, USA's food database, the foods you have created, and the recipes. You can select or deselect any of them at any time. You can find the full set of databases available on the General Settings section. For now, let's keep everything selected. For example, let's add scrambled egg. You just need to type scrambled egg, and all the results will appear in the table. Below, you can see the source of this food, which is the USDA. On the right, you can see the calories and macronutrients for the selected quantity. For example, here we have 100 grams of scrambled egg, which contains 149 calories, 10.98 grams of fat, 1.61 grams of carbohydrates, and 9.99 grams of protein. Additionally, on this infoicon, we can see a more detailed breakdown of the selected food, showing the micronutrients and macronutrients previously mentioned. You can also change the unit of measure. By default, it's grams, but if the food table allows, such as USDA in this case, we can select large. Next, we can adjust the quantity on the left side. For example, we can set it to 2 units, which equates to 2 scrambled eggs. To add the food to the meal plan, simply click the green plus sign button. A small window will appear in the bottom right, where you can modify the food's name. For example, if you don't want the patient to see egg, whole, cooked, scrambled, you could just put scrambled eggs. But let's keep it as it is. The unit we are adding is 2 large units. The system is very simple. Wherever there's a plus sign, it means the food is not yet present. So, if we want to add this food to Monday's breakfast, we just click here. Now, let's add scrambled eggs to Monday, Wednesday, and Friday's breakfasts. Once we finish with this food, we click Finish in the bottom right. As you can see, 2 large units of scrambled eggs now appear for Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and you can see that the calories and macronutrients are automatically calculated, along with the micronutrients. If we click here, we can again see the macronutrients and micronutrients for the food. It's as simple as selecting each of the foods to form the meals for each day. If you want to edit or view more details about any meal, you'll notice that if you hover over a cell, a small pencil icon appears in the top right. For example, Wednesday's breakfast already has scrambled eggs. If we click the pencil, a new window opens where we can see all the foods in that meal, a search bar to directly add foods, and on the right, a chart with macronutrients and micronutrients. There are also 3 small sections in the lower right: Actions, Time, and Comments. Time and comments are straightforward. You simply set the desired meal time and add a comment or any special instructions. For example, for scrambled, you might write, "Add a bit of salt and pepper." For actions, there are 3 options: move the meal, copy the meal, or delete the meal. These are also quite straightforward. Let's move a meal. Moving means transferring the meal from Wednesday's breakfast to another day and time. For instance, we can move it to Sunday's afternoon snack and click Confirm. Note that if the destination meal already contains foods, they will be replaced by the new meal, which is not the case here, but it's important to mention. We click Confirm, and as you can see, the meal has been moved from Wednesday's breakfast to Sunday's afternoon snack. Another thing to know is that if you make a mistake or want to move foods more quickly, you can drag and drop the food. Simply hover over the food, click, and drag it to the desired location. For example, if we want to move it back to Wednesday's breakfast, we just drop it here, and the food and its macro and micronutrients are automatically updated. It's also important to mention that on the right, there is a panel where you can see the patient's history, which is extremely useful for reviewing their preferences, lifestyle, and other factors. Additionally, to the right of each day's name, there are 3 small dots that allow you to perform different actions. You can copy the day, copy it with equivalences, clear the day, or mark it as a free day. For example, let's clear Monday, which means the day will be reset to 0. As you can see, all the values return to 0. Now let's copy Wednesday to Tuesday. We click on Copy Day, select Tuesday, and confirm. The food, scrambled egg, has now been copied. Finally, let's mark a day as a free day. Let's say Tuesday will be a free day. You'll notice that the day now has no assigned foods, and the free day is marked with a red and yellow gift icon, indicating that there are no caloric goals for this day. That's it for this video on selecting foods for the meal plan. In the next video, we will review the meal plan summary. I hope you have a productive day, and if you found this video valuable, please share it with your colleagues. See you in the next video.